Hey everybody, what's up? Nick here, and welcome to my Dead Space 2 challenge run. I'm so happy to be doing this. However, practicing for it, I was not happy. I was pretty much in tears. Okie doke, so what is this run? This run is a hardcore agility run, and I'm gonna break it down to you in a second. But first things first, obviously this is just an intro video. Go ahead and skip it if you want to, but I will be explaining the challenge run, so you may not want to skip it. The first part obviously is hardcore, fairly self-explanatory. The difficulty of this game on hardcore is the necromorphs are as tough as survival difficulty, and item drops are set to zealot difficulty. The hardest part is obviously having only 3 saves, and if you die before your first save, you, guess what, have to restart the freaking game, and more scarily, you actually have to re-watch the cutscenes. Yes, those intro cutscenes are so long. I mean, chapter 1 is the chapter that I know the most, simply because there's just so... I have to replay it so many times when I die, and having to go through the whole chapter. But yeah, that's the hardest part, is having no saves. I mean, 3 saves and dying before the first save. Once I make my first save, then everything is a-okay. Now, agility. It holds 2 meanings for this run. The first one is I'll be using armor and weapons with the agility prefix. What I mean by that is any weapons that don't have agility in front of it, I ain't gonna use it. So there's an agility armor, there is, I believe, agility plasma cutter, agility pulse rifle, and agility rivet gun. Most likely won't use the rivet gun, but I may switch just for fun, we'll see. Plasma cutter and pulse rifle, I will use them, however, I will only use them once I unlock the, whatchamacallit, once I unlock the schematics for them. Now, in order to make this, well, obviously those weapons and armor are DLC weapons, so I will get a slight boost in the beginning armor-wise, but I will not, just like with my flamethrower run, I will not use any other suits. So I'll be using that suit only throughout the entire game. Now, the reason for this is because I actually think it limits my gameplay to just plasma cutter and pulse rifle, and while the suit offers more protection than the standard suit, eventually it will get outclassed. So I don't think it's too bad of a trade-in my opinion. Also, a lot of challenge runs and they don't give much love to the DLC weapons and armor. I personally like the DLC weapon and armor. My only rule is as long as you unlock them once you get the normal version weapon of or the normal weapon version schematic of the DLC you want to use, then you know, go for it. Use the DLC weapon, who cares? Unless, obviously, you're doing a one-weapon run. But anyways, I digress. So, that's the first meaning of agility. The second meaning of agility is I'll be playing this game at twice the speed. Let that sink in for a second. I'll be playing Dead Space 2 Hardcore at twice the speed. And to accomplish that, I'll be using Cheat Engine. As far as I know, that's the only utility that allows games to be played at a certain speed that you can set. I don't know of any other utility. I didn't do too much research, but I like Cheat Engine. Yes, you can use Cheat Engine to cheat, and most of the time it's used to cheat and create trainers. However, I will only strictly be using it to increase the speed of the game. And when I say the speed of the game, I mean the entire game. Every variable within the game, except for voices and music, will be increased to twice the speed of a normal game. So Isaac will run, shoot, and melee faster, but so will the necromorphs. They will run, shoot, slash, and grapple. Speaking of grappling, if a necromorph grapples Isaac without health upgrades, he's dead. Without any health upgrades, he's done, because I'd have to mash the QuickTime event button at like 8 times the speed or something. So grappling and QuickTime events are also sped up, and they become quite difficult. I have died several times during the tram ride where I have to tap the E button and I just didn't tap it fast enough. Environmental damage like burning and oxygen loss is also twice the speed. So it's a pretty awesome run. The reason I'm doing a speed run or increasing the game speed is because as far as I know, no one has done something like this. So I think it'll be pretty cool to be the first one to do it. Once again, I didn't do too much research, but people have done speed runs, but I don't think they use Cheat Engine to increase the game speed. If they did, then super. There'll be another challenge run that's out there on the internet. But other than that, it's going to be a commentated run because I will need 100% will need all of my efforts to concentrate on not dying. However, I will put a talkie video where all I do is talk and explain my strategies in between each of the main videos. That way, if you guys want to watch it and hear some of my explanations, you can, and if you don't, you can just skip on to the next one. This video will be in 3 parts. Obviously, chapter 1 to the first save, then first save to second save, and second save to third save, and actually I may do and then third save after, so it'll probably be 4 parts. Let's see. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's really fun. This really is pitting my reflexes versus Necromorph's insane speed at twice the speed. Leapers are insanely fast, and so is the pack. They're the most dangerous enemies because of their speed and when it comes to the pack, their number and speed as well. Okie doke, so that's the speed run. Wish me luck. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna end the video here and start chapter 1 to chapter 6 where I'll make my first save. Once again, this is Nick and this is Dead Space 2 Hardcore Agility Run. See ya in the next video.